Guest or Atithi by Rabindranath Tagore. Part 2. In the afternoon the boat set sail. Annapurna continued to ask the boy kind questions about his home and family. He answered laconically and then went out on deck to escape. Tarapada took refuge on the roof of the boat in the shade of the sail. Sloping pastures, flooded jute fields, green rippling late autumn paddy, narrow paths leading from the ghats, and villages shaded by encircling foliage came one by one into view. To this water, earth and sky, this movement of life and sound, these varied levels and vast vistas, to this huge, immovable, mute, unblinking natural world, the boy was intimately linked. As he sat, he soon got talking with the helmsman and oarsman. Sometimes he took the oars and punted the boat himself. When the helmsman needed a smoke, he would take the tiller. When the sail needed to be turned, he helped skillfully. Just before dusk, Annapurna called Tarapada and asked, "What do you like to eat at night?" "Whatever I get," said Tarapada. "I don't eat every day." She felt disturbed by this beautiful Brahmin boy's indifference to her hospitality. She longed to feed, clothe, and give succor to him, but she could not discover how to please him. She ostentatiously sent her servants to buy milk and sweets. Tarapada ate the sweets willingly enough, but he would not touch the milk. Even the taciturn Motilal urged him to drink it, but he simply replied, "I don't like it." 3 days passed. Tarapada expertly joined in everything, from the cooking and shopping to the sailing of the boat. Anything he saw interested him. Any work that he did absorbed him. His sight, his hands, and his mind were ever active. Like nature herself, he was always serene and detached, yet always busy. People usually dwell in a fixed place, but Tarapada was like a joyous wave on life's unending stream. Past or future meant nothing. Moving forward was the only thing that mattered. By mixing with various groups, he had learned all sorts of delightful accomplishments. Things were stamped on his mind with astonishing ease, unclouded as it was by any kind of worry. He knew Panchali, folk tales, kirtan, and long pieces from yatras. Motilal Babu habitually read the Ramayana to his wife and daughter. One evening he had just got to the story of Kush and love when Tarapada, unable to restrain himself, came down from the roof of the boat and said, "Put the book away. I know a song about Kush and love. Listen." He began a Panchali. The verse, sweet as a flute, flowed on swiftly. The helmsman and oarsman came and peered through the door of the cabin. As dusk fell, a stream of laughter, pathos, and music spread through the evening air. The banks became alert, and people in passing boats were lured for a moment and strained their ears to listen. When the Panchali had finished, everyone sighed deeply, wishing it would last forever. The tearful Annapurna longed to take the boy and press him to her breast and bury her face in his hair. Motilal Babu thought, if I could somehow keep this boy, he would make up for my having no son. The little girl Charushoshi, though, was full of envy and jealousy.